I should start building a Mac. Well, I actually started.
I've been stitched up, yeah.
So I started building this. This is a raccoon. And I was going to show you something.
Oh, of course.
I've been using my favorite 3D resin.
Of course, it's got a lady in there.
So there's a little lady. Okay, but
That's your excuse to build a Mac.
I actually just wanted
a scantily clad lady.
I just wanted her head. I wanted to put her head inside it.
Of course you did.
Okay, so here's my dry assembled raccoon.
Just the head.
And as I pull this out, it's probably going to fall apart on me because none of this is glued.
Why not?
Hey? Why? Why not? What do you mean? So there we go. Here's my raccoon. Whoops. So that's from the Kao Yokoyama Maschinen Krieger.
Did you paint it already?
No, it's not painted.
It actually has a really nice
finish to it. I was going to talk about blue stuff and how I've used blue stuff with my modeling for this. So you'll see my tutorials before. So what I've done is I've got my figure here and I've only wanted the head. And so I've put the blue stuff around her head to make an impression.
You leave an impression on me.
I do. Okay, so you can see how this side here just cracks open so that you can actually remove the resin or input the resin. So you squeeze the resin into here, close it all up, add some more until it's all filled up, and then UV torch around it.
Do it.
Oh, I'm not going to do it now because what I've done is I'm going to show you an example of what it looks like when I've actually got a copy here.
There's UV resin here. Give me the torch.
No, it's a bit messy, mate.
What do you mean messy? Let's go.
Are you sure?
Have you got the torch there?
I have.
Let's go.
Okay, so here is...
I'll start squirting it in.
Here's the copy. And I've sprayed some primer on it so you can see, because otherwise it comes out perfectly clear. And there is the original. So it's pretty damn good. Now what I was going to
put that back in the shop for sale, are you?
No. So I wasn't going to do it here because I was going to do a tutorial.
No, let's do it here.
Oh, you can't because you can't actually do it in one shot. Because the tutorial is going to talk about how you do thick items. So this is actually quite thick. Now,
if you smells quite offensive.
Because what you'll find is because this blue stuff is a thermoplastic, so I normally put this in like boiling water. Okay, so you boil up the water, you drop it in, and it goes
the microwave.
Yeah, I don't know. So when you put in the resin, because it's so thick, resin actually heats up when it cures.
Yes.
And if you try to cure that all in one shot, it actually deforms the mold because it gets hotter than 100 degrees and actually starts melting. So I'm going to do a tutorial and show you how I do it.
So you can't take molds of your hand?
Well, you could if you can bear boiling water.
No, but you can't put UV resin on your... Say I wanted to fix up my fingernail because I broke it and I got some UV resin and put it there and then put the UV lamp, it would probably burn. I
don't think that amount of UV resin will get that hot. Something this thick will get that hot.
Let's try it.
No, because I don't want to destroy this. So I'm going to do a separate tutorial, right? So basically all I do is I get UV resin and I quickly go around it and I cure it slowly. So after one quick pass, and you can feel it starting to harden up, after I've done the pass, I'll actually put this in the fridge. I'll put it in the fridge so this actually stiffens up a bit and it actually cools down in case the resin that I'm curing heats up. So there's no chance of this outside actually melting at all. And it maintains the fidelity of the detail. Did you like that? Yeah. So that's what I've got here.
I just got these really old TDK ads in my head.
Fidelity.
Yeah, no.
So basically I'm going to trim this down.
And it almost sounds
and you'll notice
inappropriate.
You see how her neck is actually here and she's facing this way. I'm actually going to cut her head off and reface it so it's facing the other way.
Why would you do that?
Because I feel like it. And
what's she looking at?
Hey?
What's she looking at?
I don't know yet. But you'll notice that the two-part mold, it has got a few of these, like this is flash, right? I'm going to have to cut that off and re-sculpt it a little bit.
There's a bit of milliput.
Well, that's right. I'm going to be using green stuff to re-sculpt it a little bit. But that's pretty good for a very quick impression. And that saves from using, full silicon and stuff. So that's what I was going to talk about.
Well, you did. You did well.
Thank you. Without destroying it. Give it to me. I want to do it now.
No.
Oh, you got to control.
You've already made her head.
So there you go.
No, you've already made her head.
So that's what I'm up to. So we can go on, but I think we're running out of time. But we should get the actual weight, right? So I think you should get your scales and weigh it up.
All right.
Because I can't remember who was closest. It was around 1,300 something, wasn't it?
It's between 1,100 and something else.
Right.
1,100 and 1,300.
Right.
Oh.
So I was going to talk about some of this guide hand stuff, but they can wait.